Hey, it's Tokes here, and I'm here to do a wrap up of the two-a-thon and the month because they kind of coincide, and also do a what am I reading next month, even though my housing goods are coming in and I have a pretty intimidating TBR that I'm planning to finish for next month. But whatever, I'm gonna try. So, yeah, let's get started. So, what I first finished in what month are we in? July was Library for a Lost World by Alan T. D. Bordard. And it's a short story, and it was very creepy. It was about this girl who has to be sacrificed to a house, and how she is slowly going crazy and wants to kill the master. And it was pretty awesome. I think I what did I give it? I gave it 4 stars. I don't know why I didn't give it 5 stars, but I gave it 4 stars, and it was amazing and very creepy. And I felt so sorry for this girl. I almost cried. Oh, emotional. Highly recommend it. The next one I read is Tangled Webs by Elaine Cunningham, and this is the second book in the Starlight and Shadows. And this is a, if it stops blaring, can you stop blaring? There you go, kind of. And this is about a drow who is the daughter of Gromf, and she is a Banir, which is the first house in Menzoberranzan, and this is the one where she's out into the world and is on a pirate ship, and she's doing stuff, and it's not as good as the first one. Even though there's like a whole bunch of krakens and a lot more fight scenes, it wasn't quite so great as the first book. Maybe it's because she's not in Menzer Bronson. And Menzer Bronson is like some corrupt city with a huge amount of evil people, evil drow, which are like dark elves. Evil drow who go run around killing stuff and murdering their own kind through politics. And it's great. So you guys should read it. Though not this one. Actually, you can read it. I think I gave it 3 stars. Yeah, gave it 3 stars. I'm not going to read the third one because it's not as good. The next book I read is for the booktubeathon, and that is a book that has yellow on the cover. And so I read Bridge of Dreams by Anne Bishop. As you can tell, there's a whole bunch of yellow, and it wasn't good. It wasn't. I was not impressed. Just everything I hated about Belladonna kept repeating in this. Other than it gave me a synopsis of the first 2 books because I read them like a year, maybe 2 years ago, so I don't really remember what happened, which is not a good sign when you're going into a book. Because usually when you read the third book, you kind of want to like remember things, but if it's not memorable, you kind of just don't remember anything for the last 2 books. Not a good sign. And I should have listened to the signs because I did not like this book. Other than lead being a little bit better than the last 2, not cool. Not impressed. No. The next book I read was also part of the Booktubeathon, and that is a book that you discovered through BookTube. And I read Patricia Briggs' Iron Kiss. This is the 3rd book in the Mercy Thompsons, and I discovered this book on somebody's channel, probably Lindsay Ray or something. And um, I really liked it. This is the first book that actually made me really, really love the series. Like the first 2 are your standard urban fantasy books. Like she's fighting stuff. She has love interests. There's triangles and circles and squares and yellow, blue jack-o'-lanterns. I don't know. It's just your basic urban fantasy story. This one, however, made me like Samuel, who was one of her love interests in the first 2 books. It made me love him a lot more. It made me like Adam a lot more, which is her main love interest. And I'm still not quite as key on Mercy, but that's okay. Um, Something really horrible happened to her in here that made me feel really bad. And once I feel bad for the characters, I usually like the book because I'm like, oh no, and I'm like, I almost cried. I really did. Oh, it was such a good book. I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. Like I said, Mercy still, I just don't understand her. I don't understand her just being hesitant about everything and then like going off the cuff and being stupid all the time. But I guess it's what you do in urban fantasy. You're just stupid. Or you won't have a story if you do everything safe, right? You'll just be like, yeah, I should come in here with like all these people, maybe half an army, because we all know this is the big bad thing behind the door. But you know what? I'm just gonna go in by myself. Smart me. And oh, she's so dumb. Sometimes I love her, but dumb. She's dumb. Next is another book from the Booktubeathon that I read, and that is thinking. Okay, is a book that is older than you and a book by your favorite author. So I read Patricia A. McKelp's The Book of the Artax Wolf, and I give this 2 out of 5 stars. Not because I hated it, but because for a Patricia A. McKelp book, should have been better. She writes amazing books, and this was still really good, but not Patricia A. McKelp good. This was like moderate good. And this book is about a magician, wizard person who makes a huge mistake and is trying to run away from it. And it has a girl, a princess of a forest who forgot who she was. And there's a prince who is just trying to like not live in the shadow of disaster that this wizard created. And it's, like I said, pretty good. I would still recommend better Patricia A. McKelp's books. I mean, Alphabet of Thorns, The Winter Rose, her Riddlemaster trilogy, Odd Magic. I mean, there's like tons better ones than this one. But if you ever see it at your library or something, or a half-price bookstore, you should check it out. The next book I read was xxholic by Clamp, and I did this for the Booktubeathon as like a movie or something, but it's a TV show, and I love this TV show. Well, anime, and I like the manga, and the manga kind of ties in with Turabasha Chronicles, which I read all of those. And you kind of have to coincide read them, but I didn't. So like some parts of Turabasha Chronicles, I got very confused about. Anyway, this is about a world. Not a world. This is about a shop owner who grants your wish, like any wish your heart desires, as long as you pay the correct price. Reminds me a lot of Hellgirl, if you guys read Hellgirl. But yeah, it's pretty good. I think I gave this one 3 out of 5 stars. Yeah, 3 out of 5 stars. And Watanuki, who is the main guy who works for the shop owner, is still hilarious, and Damaki and him are very touchy-feely for places in the sand. Though I love Damaki. He's my favorite. And the next one I read was volume 6 of Holic. And this one was also good. I think I like this one better. Yeah, I gave it 4 out of 5 stars. And in this volume, you follow him as he talks to this ghost chick who's slowly killing him. And Damaki comes saves the day, because that's what Damaki freaking does, because he's amazing. And last but not least, I read High School Debut. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that name, and it's just a cute little Seiju, something, I don't know how to pronounce it, manga, and it was cute. I like how I read like tons of manga and I still don't know how to say any of their subgenres or genre names. I don't even try. I'm like, I like this manga. It's cute. That's all I think about. Anyway, that's going to be it for my wrap up. I decided to actually cut this in half because I'm going on to like almost 10 minutes now.